The file. Right.
Well,
Rock and roll. Let's go.
yeah, let's go. Well, as we did, Simon, did you get to introduce yourself?
I tried twice. I actually don't know if anyone heard it or not. I don't know. You guys tell me. Did you hear it? Let's look at the chat.
I did not.
Go
Oh, okay.
intern says he
Intern
heard.
says
Jaguar says he didn't. So I guess it's a mixed bag. All right. I will.
TLDR.
I'll try and do the intro for the third time. TLDR. Yeah, we traveled a lot. Uh, three different continents, and we met with lots of different people who might be bringing games to Go very soon, which would be very cool. So we have a lot in the pipe there, and we also met with a bunch of investors. We have a pretty stacked roadmap. Yeah, it's I'm very excited. It's just how we do all of it at once, which is going to be the challenge.
Yeah, which actually brings me on to nicely onto a recap of the last few days and a couple of weeks at Goat Gaming. So, anyone who has maybe been maybe touching grass and is here today to catch up, last week we minted out 3,333 Genesis goats. So, congratulations to everyone who managed to get their hands on a Genesis goat. We are so excited to share with you some of the things we've been keeping very close to our chest throughout the sort of campaign for 3,333 goats. So part of that was the big migration, and that was to migrate the MightyNet Genesis passes and the Big Bear Syndicate passes to our Genesis Goats collection, as well as introduce the allow listed new members of the community into Goat Gaming. So yeah, really well done. And thank you everyone who participated. Yeah, it was really exciting and great mint to be a part of. Now, in a few days, so in about 6 days, so 13th of August, we will be doing the reveal. So you can check on Goat Gaming at any time. If you click on the mint, you have a countdown to the reveal. And if you're paying attention on socials, we may just have a few leaks for you around this one. And we, like I said, have been keeping close to our chest around the utility, some of the sort of exciting activations we have around the Genesis Goats NFT. Do you have any thoughts, Ben, Simon, on the Genesis Goats? Anything that's really exciting you about the upcoming plans?
I think people are going to be pretty blown away by the art. So I think Ben and his team have done an incredible job on that front. I think also we've been thinking very deeply about how they fit within the ecosystem and the utility, and obviously there'll be more information on that to come, as well as how it ties into the launch of the token. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. There's a lot of moving parts. I guess one of the challenges we have as a team is like once we make these announcements, we'll have to make sure that we announce them in such a way where people can easily understand, with the kind of Web3 brain, what's going on and not have to do like too much research and reading to fully get, because the plan we have is very ambitious. And so we need to have a way where people can instinctively grasp what we're doing. So I think that's going to be an interesting challenge for us as well.
Yeah, speaking of working with as simple a mindset as possible, we've been refining our Telegram bot, which if many of you in the audience will have tried now, this is our beta test bot, which is on Telegram. So if you haven't had a chance to jump in there, go into announcements. We've got the link directly to the Goat Gaming Telegram bot. It is our beta, so it's just like testing out some new mechanics, and I would say it's would be quite a good thing to do to connect your Goat Gaming account and the Telegram bot as soon as you can. You can already start farming those crowns, and yeah, news to come. There will be lots of exciting things happening around the crowns and that ecosystem. So yeah. So speaking of Telegram, before we go into that, I want to just talk a little bit about the Road to Goat. So the Road to Goat started end of June, and we've been going for about 5 weeks now, and we will be coming to an end soon. So any last chance to join that leaderboard and climb your way up to get the best rewards. Is going to give you a few sort of hints as to what to expect. So season 1 will end, and we're going to be announcing shortly what the community token allocation around GOAT will be, as well as the specific rewards around season 1. And then, Simon, do you want to maybe share any hints around what players can expect around season 2?
Bigger, badder, Gotara. So yeah, much more goatee, many more games, and a lot of activities. So yeah, it's going to be really fun. Also, encouraging people to channel their inner degen. Ben, you've been suspiciously quiet. Do you have anything you want to add to this?
What can I say without giving away too much? I think there was just now there was an announcement around the launch of a Telegram bot, and I have a feeling that this is kind of related to what's coming up. So I think people should pay attention to that bot and to the activities that are available there. That's all I'm going to say.
I'm going to say also there's going to be something for everyone. So
Yeah.
if you like kind of, waifu themed hard battlers, there's something there. If you like something that's more sci-fi themed, could be something there for you. If you like airplanes, could be something else there too. There's a lot of different types of games coming. So yeah, it's and a lot of them are going to be super accessible. So you can play casually as well with one hand, as well as also having the kind of more in-depth and traditional gaming experience we built for Mighty Action Heroes. So yeah, fun for all the family.
I love that. Fun for all the family. It's definitely going to be an iteration upon our Goat Gaming web app. So a little bit of, we're always learning, right? And testing and seeing what works and what doesn't work in the market. And as that's the key to success, I think. Do you want to share any learnings, either of you, of stuff we learned from season 1 and how we're going to do it differently in season 2?
I'm laughing because I want to say something and I can't. I think it's very important to carefully consider your technology providers. But that to one side. I think it's been interesting to see how people engage with the platform and what resonates with players and what doesn't. And so we had a thesis that was, I want to say like 60, 70% right. And then there were things where we were wrong. And so I think there's a lot of room for improvement and really doubling down on the things that people really love. No leaks. Okay. It's the first time people's asking us not to leak. Ben, what was your big takeaway from season 1?
Well, all I can think of is the thing that we can't really mention right now. But I think the biggest takeaway is probably that the more streamlined an experience is, and the less friction we have around experiencing the content and the platform, the better it is. So I think everything that we've been building, everything that we've been putting together goes into that direction. So, getting to the heart of the action way faster than before, getting to engage with the content anywhere you are at any time. That's kind of been what's driven the next season from a experience perspective. So it's going to be quite special, quite unique. I think that's the takeaway for me from season 1 right now.
Yeah, I think it's my takeaway from season 1 is similar to yours, Ben, is how the user experience is super important. And sometimes, choosing your technology partners is a really big factor in that. Actually, the bottle you've written here, Waifu Tycoon, is a bit buggy on PC, lots of crashes. And yeah, I guess that's the kind of risk you take when you have certain partners and integrating them into your own platform. So I think I'm really excited about how with our Telegram season 2, we're very much taking ownership of our own tech and exploring ideas and
she's back.
novelty that we can. Oh no! Did you lose me?
We briefly lost you for about 3 seconds. It's okay. I think we still have the gist of it.
Yeah, I was just speaking about the experimental nature of Telegram, and there's so much opportunity to do stuff on Telegram that nobody else has done. So yeah, really excited to kind of keep iterating on what we have there. So yeah. So I would love, this is a chance for us to open up. Can you guys still hear me?
Yeah, we hear you fine. Yeah.
Okay.
All
Okay.
good.
Just
Sorry,
wanted to
my
open up.
bad.
Feel free to ask questions in the chat. We can respond live. Anything you have, any questions you have around really anything that we've talked about so far. Simon, do you want to talk about what our
Coco, I'm so sorry, but I just didn't catch that question. I just heard Simon, do you want to talk about, and then I lost it. I don't know what I'm supposed to be talking about. You're back.
The mission for Telegram. I'm going to see if I can change my headphones in case it's that.
Okay. So at a high level, the goal is to build the destination for gaming on Telegram. So you want to play a quick game, you got a 5-minute break, you just fire up Go Gaming. And so all your favorite games are there on Telegram. You have games of different genres. Everything has one user persona that links everything together in one token. And so you can almost think of it like Netflix for games. You go there, hundreds of games, and maybe every week or every few days, you check in, you play some of your favorite games, and you see whatever's new as well. And that's why it's so important to us to have different types of content for different people. We want to build a genuine ecosystem where you can play, hundreds of different games that you love. Super exciting. I think it's a really interesting and fresh opportunity, and it's not something you can really do on the App Store. So yeah, that's got me pretty stoked. Coco, can you hear me?
Yeah, I heard you. I thought that was it's really exciting what freedoms we have with Telegram that before we didn't have with Apple, and just the fact that it's embedded inside of an already very, very social app in of itself. I know, Ben, you and I have been ideating on a lot of crazy ideas around Telegram and how we can leverage Telegram to its best abilities. Any kind of new features of Telegram or anything about Telegram specifically that excites you about building on it?
I think that's a question for me, Coco. Is it?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, it's a question.
Okay, no, I just want to make sure. I'm actually, well, I think it's one of the things on the platform, right? So I'm very, very excited by how instant things can be on Telegram, by how quickly you can invite someone to play with you, by how quickly you can claim your rewards. It's just I'm just blown away actually by the kind of like the absolutely streamlined experience that you can create for players. That's what I'm really excited by right now. How quickly we can build some very, very rewarding and engaging experiences, and it's all contained in a social apps. It's amazing.
And of course, then there's the. Can you hear me again? Sorry, I'm going to test it.
Absolutely. Yeah. All good. You're clear, actually.
Good. So, what we've also been talking a little bit about how our Genesis goats will be integrated into the Telegram app. You want to share like one bit of alpha on anything, or you want to keep it quiet for now, or?
I don't know what I can share right now without sharing too much. That's Simon, if there is anything that you feel like we can share without, spoiling.
Oh man, no. I think the best thing we can share is just what Coco said. Like maybe your Genesis goats will have some kind of role to play in the app, and we'll leave it at that for now. Maybe we can add a bit more in future.
Yeah, I think we're definitely looking at it as a very much an integrated experience. So I think that's all we can say for now. Great. So I'm going to move on to some of the upcoming stuff that we're going to be talking about. We are going to, since we are here with our core community, we're going to leak a few exciting things that we're going to announce, and look out for it and support us if you can, if you see it on socials. But we've got our first couple of brand ambassadors that's joined Goat Gaming, and we're really, really excited to announce them. As many of you know, we've been working quite closely with Matheus Celtic from P2E Crew. I know we've got quite a few members of the guild here, and we're really, really happy to have him as an ambassador for Goat Gaming. And so that will be officially announced, as he is now certified Goat. And then our second ambassador, who will be also supporting us towards our TGE, is a really, really respected and exciting YouTube influencer, a crypto influencer, of course, CryptoGorilla. And we're really, really excited about having him join us as an ambassador. It will really help kind of spread the word about what we do. And, it's important to have people like these people understand and really get our product, because we really want to kind of share how much we care and think about the community, and how this is kind of like a gaming project that has all the right ingredients to being successful, whether it's good tech, great games, and of course very community focused aspect to it. So yeah, really excited to share that, and looking forward to growing the community with their help. Awesome. Yeah, I'm glad that people are liking that. Great.
I wanted to give you a shout out, Coco, because you made that happen. CryptoGorilla is obviously huge, right? Massive following, and the fact that he really believes in what we're doing and wants to be a part of it is also down to you. So thank you. And I think the community will appreciate all the work you've done there to bring these people in.
Awesome. Yes, thank you so much. I mean, it was an easy sell. Whenever people meet you, Simon, in real life, which I think that was when we got you introduced to Gorilla in Dubai, which was fun. I know that they're very much charmed by you, so thanks for doing all the heavy lifting.
Yeah, the team makes it easy by building great products. But yeah.
Awesome. Okay, so I'm going to open up the stage. If there's any more questions, I see the bottle has asked a question. How many users are active on the platform on a weekly basis? You've caught me red-handed. Let me actually find that out. But I believe it is I'll just find out the stats actually.
I was gonna not reply to that because it's commercially sensitive, but I guess we can do it as a one-off. Yeah, I'll let you look into it. I know that last month it was about 70,000 total, so I would guess it would be close to that basically.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Here we go.
This makes for good listening. Maybe we can reply to this a little bit later.
Yeah, well, we can reply to this a little bit later. Yeah, I think there's about 65,000.
Yeah.
Those last. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. All right.
So,
excellent. Okay.
What's the next order of business on here with the questions? Let's have a look here. See what we got here. Not very many. Okay. Well, must be communicating everything that's happening really, really well. Yeah, you can get 1K crowns in one go on the Telegram bot. That's good alpha. So if you're very lucky, I didn't. I got like 20, but you can get up to 1,000 crowns for the spins. And right now we're debating whether we give people more chances to spin throughout the day, and then maybe adjust the prizes downwards slightly, but give you more chances to play, or whether you guys prefer to have fewer chances to play, but with bigger prizes, and then maybe you get nothing, or maybe you'll get more. So it's an interesting question. How do you guys feel about that? Anything in the chat? Do we have a date for the leaderboard to end? Coco,
yes, we do. So we will be announcing this formally this week, but the 15th of August will be when the season 1 ends. It'll be 15th of August. So not long, guys. We just for context, I know many of you have mentioned earlier on that there's clearly some bots, and I think that's kind of one of the unavoidable challenges with campaigns like these. But we will be doing our due diligence on the leaderboard, and not everybody on the leaderboard will win, full disclosure, but we definitely will not be including bots. So once the bots have been removed, you'll have the final placements, and once the final placements come in, we'll announce like the top X number of winners will get a prize, or will get their GOAT rewards, as we like to call them. So I hope you guys have been grinding on that leaderboard. Not long left to go.
Yeah, we will reward the grinders. Like we were literally discussing today what the rewards are for season 1. So all I'll say is that if you haven't, you should really, really put the work in, because I think it's pretty good. I think people will be very pleasantly surprised. So there's still time. Yeah, go on.
Kolpesh has asked what will be the GOAT rewards. So this week we'll be announcing essentially what our total community rewards are. And then the rewards that we have will be underneath that, under multiple campaigns. So the total community will have, I can say here, since we have locked it down, a little bit of alpha for our committed joiners. But the community rewards will be, don't share outside of here. I know that's like the last thing you should say, but alpha is around 40% of our token will go to community. But only part of that will be for season 1, and of course we've got to save it for season 2. NFT holders, we've got loyalty allocation, so there's a lot of exciting things to come for our community. Another question from Skill Gaming: will season 2 point collection be mostly based on MAH or other games, or similar to season 1? So season 2 will be very much exclusively focused on Telegram. So everything you do on Telegram will be where you can really start essentially earning points, which is why we're kind of stealth launching the bot right now, because this is for sort of our core community to get a head start, get a feel for how it works. And then around later this month, we will be launching season 2 shortly after the end of season 1. So no time to relax, guys. One after the other. All right.
Well, you get a very brief period to touch grass between seasons, right?
Yeah. It's always very important to just get a little bit of, that touching grass in to recharge the batteries.
Actually, I just shared the goat chains, a picture of me and Terry that I posted on Twitter. So it's an interesting question for the community. Would you guys love a chance to win a goat chain, or is that just lame and you'd rather, like, I don't know, get something else? Oh, there seems to be good response. Yeah, so we're debating whether we should make them part of the community giveaways, or they'd just be like team only. But you guys let us know how much you want them.
We're gonna add it to the swag list of stuff to give out.
Yeah, that is like S tier swag. I don't know any projects that have had such baller and bling merch.
Some interesting suggestions here.
Yeah. Goat chain and nodes for the NFT holder. Nodes is an interesting one. Send nodes. We have been talking about that at different times over the last couple of years. That discussion never really moved forward, but it's not something I would completely discount. It's just not priority for us right now.
Yeah, I think I'd be curious to hear what people think of nodes. It's always been a bit of a challenging one to really square in our heads. But, if there's massive demand from the community, always open to get that feedback.
Go internal figure. Yeah, good idea.
Okay, if there's no other questions, that's a wrap for this week. As a reminder of just a few key things, we have our reveal, GOAT PFP reveal, happening on the 13th, which is next Tuesday. So keep an eye out for that. The countdown is on the website at goatgaming.com and /mint. And don't forget to join the Telegram. It's a head start for our community to really start racking up those crown rewards. And please do share your feedback. This is the time that we can really add those core fun features that you will really want to see. We do have our suggestions channel. Thank you so much.
We lost you after suggestions channel.
Oh man, what is happening?
I know, it's all these billions of dollars generated. Just can't seem to have working audio. Do you want to just quickly repeat that?
Yeah, so I was just saying that please do share your suggestions on how we can make the Telegram bot better. We really want to understand from you what you think is good, what you think could be better. We've got a suggestions channel in the Discord, so jump in there. Thank you, Go Overlord, for sharing the link to it.
Just before we wrap up,
Yeah.
I just want to say to everyone that showed up today how grateful we are and how much we appreciate and we value and we love our community, and like we literally can't do this without you. So thank you for all the support you give and for playing our games and for everything you do. Thank you. Bye-bye. That's it from me, Coco.
Thank you, Goat Daddy. I echo that. Thank you, everyone, for joining us today. Keep an eye out for more events. And yeah, have a good day, everyone.